What's going on, everybody? I'm Hallie O'Brien, and if you've never been snowboarding before, you're in the right place. We've got a bunch of super basic tips and tricks to go over to get you feeling comfortable before you even set foot on snow. This is part 3 and the final video in this series. If you haven't seen parts 1 and 2 yet, they'll be linked in the description below. Let's jump into what we're covering today. We're going to teach you how to stop, how to turn, and how to ride the chairlift so you can get around the mountain. So how about you and I check in with Chris Rogers of Snow Operating and the American Association of Snowboard Instructors. There's an acronym for that. It's called AAASI.
Before we learn how to go and turn, we want to learn how to stop and control our speed. On your heel side with the board across the hill, stand up and find the balance point where your board is slipping down the hill without moving you side to side. You should be in a mid-squat, like you're halfway to sitting down into a chair with your toe edge up off the snow. Your back should be straight and your hands out in front of you. The more you push down on your toes, the more speed you'll have in your slip. On the toe side, similar to the Heelside Slip, you want to be standing in your athletic stance balanced over the toe edge of the snowboard. Think about tightening your core and pushing your hips out over the toe edge of your snowboard. The more you lean over the toe edge, the more you'll slow down. Once you're comfortable stopping and controlling speed on both your toe edge and heel edge, you're ready to start learning how to turn. We'll start with Garlands. Garlands are like half a turn, and they're how we start teaching the turning movements. We call them garlands because they kind of look like a garland on a Christmas tree. From your Heelside Slip you learned earlier, you're going to bend your front knee and put a little more weight on the toes of your front foot. That side of the snowboard will start to lead down the hill slightly. Now ease your weight back to center and move the board back across the hill. Repeat to work your way across the hill, leaving a track that looks like a Christmas tree garland. Once you've mastered this heel side, it's time to do it on your toes. Flip yourself over, and this time you'll flex your lead knee and put some additional weight over the heel edge of your front foot. As the front foot starts to lead down the hill, even out the flex in both knees and shift additional weight over the toe edge to return to the toe side slip and control your speed. Again, you'll repeat this to make your way across the hill in a toe side garland. As you get more comfortable with the garland, start letting the snowboard move farther and farther down the hill before you pull back and stop. You've got those garlands down and you're ready for your first sea turns. Now at this point, I think it's important to note that some resorts have special terrain-based learning areas that offer shaped snow features that can help you control your speed as you try these first turns. From your heel side, put your weight on your front foot, push on those front toes, and let the board start to move down the hill, just like a garland. Keep your weight over your front foot as you shift your weight over to your toe edge and finish the turn in a toe side slip. Now we're on our toes and we want to go back to our heels. We're going to add our weight to our front foot, shift a little weight over the heel, and again, let the snowboard go down the hill. Even out the flex on both knees, shift your weight over the heel edge to return to a heel side slip. Our goal here is to get comfortable with both the heel side and the toe side turn. Once we're comfortable with both of them, we can link them together into that picture of an S-turn you've seen so many times before. This is snowboarding.
Okay, now that you know how to turn and stop, here's how to ride the chairlift so you can explore the rest of the mountain. So this is where you're going to use skating. Skate up to the sign that says wait here. When it's your turn, skate to another sign that usually says load here. This is where you'll want to put your back foot on your toe side edge. It's just going to be easier to sit down. When the chair comes around, sit down, scooch to the back of the chair, put the safety bar down, and enjoy the ride up.
Couple key parts for getting off the chairlift safely. First, point your snowboard straight. You want the nose of your snowboard pointed right at the unload ramp. As the chair comes into the unload area, keep the board straight and stand up with your back foot on the board, just like we learned in the glide earlier. Look ahead to where you want to go and slide away straight.
All right, guys, that wraps up part 3 and this series. Like I said before, if you missed parts 1 and 2, you can go check those out. They're linked in the description below. Obviously, there's so much more to experience and enjoy when it comes to snowboarding. So when you head out to the mountain, definitely go check out Snow School, get yourself a lesson. It is one of the best ways to experience snowboarding for the first time. I'm Hallie O'Brien. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy your time snowboarding, and I'll see you on the slopes.